Here's what's coming up tonight on Now. We have team coverage leading up to that highly anticipated rally for President Donald Trump this evening in Manchester, New Hampshire.
They are packing up and moving out of the Portland Expo, and for a few of the asylum seekers, that means they'll be spending some daylight hours on the streets.
And we'll go to a Maine loon pond contest tonight. This is News Center Now. Woohoo!
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jess Conley.
And I'm Cindy Williams. We are in for Lee and Lindsay this evening. Thousands of people are lined up in Manchester, New Hampshire at this hour. Looking forward to hearing from President Trump at a rally this evening. News Center's Pat Callahan and Samantha York are there tonight. Sam's at the airport. Pat is at the SNHU Arena where the rally will take place. Pat, how long have people been waiting to get into that arena?
All right, you know, this rally doesn't start until 7 o'clock tonight, but there have been people lining up all day long. In fact, many of the thousands of people in here were here last night. It is just a sea of Make America Great hats and all kinds of buttons and banners here. Donald Trump lost to Hillary Clinton narrowly in 2016, but Republicans are solidly in his corner. The most recent University of New Hampshire survey shows more than 80% of Republican voters back Trump. Just 5% of Democrats do. I spoke with people who started lining up late last night and overnight, and their passion is evident.
Absolutely. This is my favorite president in all my lifetime. Well, I got up about 1 o'clock. I knew there was going to be a bunch of people here ahead of me in line and wanted to try to beat the crowd.
Now, all of our other presidents, Republican and Democrat, they have all said border control, border control, border control. But none of them have followed through. They yell about it, but they don't follow through. And the reason being is you have one party who wants them for votes. You have one party who wants them for employment. So, with that, you don't get nothing but a lot of jabber.
Well, you know here in Manchester coming up on News Center at 5:30 and 6 o'clock. We'll also find out more about what the president hopes to accomplish while he is here. Now let's turn it over to Samantha York, who is at the Manchester airport awaiting the arrival of Air Force One. Sam?
Yeah, Pat, President Trump took off from Morristown, New Jersey around 4:45 this afternoon. They anticipate him to be landing here on Air Force One at the Manchester-Boston Regional Airport around 5:50, 5:55. You can already see that there are members of the Secret Service here, as well as some of his close family friends out on the tarmac. We have the U.S. Coast Guard flying over just right now, just a moment, might be a little loud. But from here, the president will be escorted by the motorcade rally to the rally at the Southern New Hampshire University. Something that locals tell me they've anticipated seeing all day. This is the first rally that President Trump has held in New Hampshire since announcing his run for re-election back in June. The event has both supporters and protesters anxiously awaiting his arrival. Many of those attending the rally have been waiting in lines all day, and some got there as early as 3 a.m. to show their support and get a good seat when the doors open. But there are others who plan to spend their time outside and are hoping their presence leaves a lasting impression on President Trump, saying while there are many here who support him, there are others who have simply had enough.
And it's for our future generations. It's for this country itself. If people don't rise up and speak, it will continue.
Really believe in his policies. I really believe in what he's doing and what he's done. And I think we're going to continue to make America great again.
So again, President Trump is set to land here in Manchester around 6 o'clock. He'll then be escorted by a motorcade to the Southern New Hampshire University Arena for the rally at 7 o'clock. We'll be live for you on air and online right up to the event. Guys, back to you.
All right, Samantha, thank you so much. Since June, 440 asylum seekers have stayed at the Portland Expo. Well, today is the deadline for those folks to leave the expo, and the city tells us it has met that deadline. Some moved on to other states. Many others, about 200 of them, are still here, spread out in whatever housing could be found for them in Portland, Brunswick, Bath, Lewiston, and Scarborough. An additional 42 families are now staying in host homes in the greater Portland area. When the expo closed this afternoon, 26 people were transitioned into the city's previously used overflow spaces. At this point, the city is not looking for more host families. Their challenge now is drivers to help these families get to the appointments, the grocery store, and more. We've got a lot more on this story coming up in the next 90 minutes right here on News Center Maine. Right now, though, we want to take a look at the weather. And guess who has that?
This is
my co-host for the evening.
This is where I can really excel. Yeah. It was nice.
Yeah,
today.
lovely.
Yeah, pretty good out there today. It should still be nice tomorrow. The weekend's a little questionable.
Okay.
You know, it's not going to be one of these gorgeous weekends like we've had, but it's also not going to be awful. So we're somewhere in the middle of that. Here's a look at the high temperatures from today. We made it to 77 in Portland, 78 in Wiscasset, 78 was the high today in Bangor too. These temperatures right around normal for this time of year. The average high is in the upper 70s and low 80s depending on where you are in the state, so not too bad. Mostly clear out there right now too. You can see the satellite radar, a few clouds moving into parts of southern Maine, but other than that we've seen some sun today and we'll continue to see some as we go into the day tomorrow. Off to our south and west, some severe weather happening. Thankfully, we are not expecting any of that. However, as we go into the weekend and even into tomorrow afternoon for some of us, we are expecting some rain showers and even possibly some thunderstorms. So by tomorrow morning, we'll see temperatures starting out in the mid to upper 50s. You can see if you are away from the coast, especially in the mountains and higher elevations, that's where you have the best chance of seeing some rain showers from tomorrow afternoon, from tomorrow morning through tomorrow afternoon. At least though, the temperatures tomorrow will be able to warm up a little bit. It's looking like it's going to make it into the 70s. Not too bad of a Friday, but yeah, this weekend, I don't know, doesn't look great, Cindy, so I'll send it back to you and we'll talk about that more in detail coming up in just a bit.
All right, sounds good, Jess. Thank you so much. We want to take a look now at some headlines today. Jeffrey Epstein's autopsy found that he suffered multiple broken bones in his neck. A person familiar with the matter told NBC News the autopsy found that Epstein's hyoid bone was broken. That is a small horseshoe-shaped bone near the base of the human jaw. And experts say the injury is actually more common with strangulations, but at the same time provides no reason to doubt that Epstein killed himself. The FBI and the Department of Justice General Inspector are investigating this case. Philadelphia's district attorney spoke to a man accused of shooting 6 police officers during an hours-long standoff. District Attorney Larry Krasner says that Maurice Hill fired more than 100 rounds yesterday. The gunfire erupting as police tried to serve a drug warrant. Hill finally surrendered when officers used tear gas. He has now spoken with his attorney and the DA, but he has not yet been charged. 6 officers were all treated at hospitals and released. A Russian pilot is being hailed a hero for safely landing his passenger jet in a cornfield after it collided with a flock of gulls seconds after takeoff, causing both engines to malfunction. While dozens of people on the plane sought medical assistance, only one was actually hospitalized. The quick thinking of the captain, Damir Yuskopov, is spurring comparisons to the 2009 Miracle on the Hudson, when Captain Chesley Sullenberger landed his plane on the Hudson River after a bird strike. So the same thing. And this just in, you guys, multiple news outlets reporting that Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in a plane crash in Tennessee. None of the injuries, we are told, are serious. The pictures are pretty amazing. Details on our website and mobile app. We're going to take a quick break. But coming up, we're going to learn more about one of Maine's best kept secrets.
It's a loon calling contest, and the sights and sounds from that story coming up on Now. Yeah, the rest of it is split up. Yeah. They let you do the serious stories, you know.
Yeah. Well.
Which is good. Hi, Facebook.
Weather can be very serious. Oh yeah. Hi, Facebook.
They let us sit in the important chair. So yeah, hello. Talking to my mic.
My mic doesn't work for Facebook because I'm not usually on these things. So.
Yeah.
Oh well.
How are you guys doing?
Anyway, let me see what people are
Okay,
saying. People
you have
saying
it logged
things?
in,
All
right?
I think I do.
What are people saying, Liam? Tell us.
Newsletter never misses a beat. So much talent. Aw, Mark.
So nice. I don't know about that, but thanks.
Fred says hi again. Oh.
Hey, Fred.
Hello, Fred. And my Facebook.
We lost the Facebook. Well,
Updated and therefore.
we're doing the best we can today.
Oh, you can tell who the bullies are reading the news. I was just saying that I felt really badly that I got a
What?
I think they're saying that I'm a bully.
No.
But that's okay.
Wrong.
I gotta think what they're gonna
They don't let me read the serious stories because I just smile the whole time, very inappropriately.
Right, I've completely lost my place.
We have more.
Where are we?
Liam, tell us if you see any good comments. If you have time. I know you're doing 6 things right now. I don't know how to do Facebook on this one.
Oh, wait, where was it?
What?
No. Hey, Leah, you want to fix me? Thank you. I'm hopelessly lost.
I'm like, I'm not going to move.
Just like, I can't even read the prompt.
I know, I'm like.
Lee and Lindsay are both off today, so we're pinch hitting.
Yeah, we're filling in.
Yeah.
Trying to read the words.
So you've never actually used a
No,
teleprompter before?
I have not.
So you
it's
feel
going
she's
okay.
Written what she's doing on the weather, but no, she is actually winging it.
Yes, we just make it up as we go along. We just smile and point, and that's the easy part. This is the hard part.
Well, I mean, I would think like actually forecast.
Well, yeah. That.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we actually do the science
Thank
too.
you, Liam.
Thanks, Liam.
Liam, you've appeared on Facebook before.
Wave, Liam.
He's our techno guru. He's awesome.
There's his hand.
As good as his
Are we
good
back?
buddy.
Here we go.
Stand by.
You got this one. I got the next one.
You're being very sweet. I appreciate that. Graphic images
warning people about the dangers of smoking could soon be on all cigarette packages. The FDA announced today that it wants to add 13 new warnings on all cigarette packaging and tobacco advertisements. The proposed labels would cover nearly half of the package and mention some of the lesser known health risks, such as bladder cancer. Now, according to the agency, the current text warnings that appear on the side of the cigarette packs are effectively invisible because they're so small. If approved, it would be the most significant change to labels in over 30 years.
There are more and more diabetic patients that may be overtreated for their condition. Researchers from the Mayo Clinic studied national data involving more than 10 million patients with diabetes. They found that more than 20% may have been treated too intensively, which happens when the patients receive more medication than required based on their blood sugar level. This overtreatment led to nearly 4,800 hospitalizations and nearly the same amount of ER visits for hypoglycemia. Those who have multiple health conditions, are older, have type 1 diabetes, or are treated with medications such as insulin are at the highest risk.
So a mail carrier that is inspiring others simply by the way she delivers the mail.
And we'll have the forecast coming up too. Here are some of my jobs that I love so much. Some of them I'm good at, some of them not so much. That's okay. It's hard though.
You're running prompter, Isaac? Oh God.
I won't take responsibility for that. That's hard.
So when you can see that there's VO up, you can just go right down to the script.
Okay.
And just read from there if it's.
Yes, we do.
Well, Isaac's
okay, thank you.
Yeah,
hey, Isaac, Chloe can take over for prompter. Chloe. She's gonna take over right now. Thank you, Chloe.
Thank you, Chloe.
Can we get prompter?
Wait.
All right, so loon calling. Places and events that people like to think of as well-kept secrets.
Where is the lead part? There we go. Hi, Facebook. I don't have Facebook up. Sorry, guys.
All right, Facebook. Oh yes. All right. What are
Someone said give a good forecast.
Okay.
give a good forecast? Yes.
I don't know.
Thank
This
you,
weekend is
Mickey.
like
They watch every
iffy.
night.
I'm so mad. I'm going away this weekend too, and I want it to be nice, but we'll see.
All right. So hello to Charlotte,
Hi.
Beverly.
Hi,
nice
Beverly.
To see you two ladies.
Little
There
girl
you
power.
All right. Maybe those loon calls should be put to use at that New Hampshire rally. Did you love that video? Call back to people. Now you're
No
really
comment
good
there.
at loon calls.
Apparently.
Were you just winging it?
I was just having fun. Woo-hoo.
All right.
I think that's like more
thought it- I
Pillsbury
thought it
Doughboy
actually
than
sounded
Loon Call,
really
but
good.
that's fine.
I thought it sounded great. So if you missed it, maybe we'll get her to do it again. Maybe. All right. I know, Mark. I don't know how I let him have the day off.
Are we on you or are
All
you
right.
just chilling?
Guys,
Okay.
thanks for being so welcoming to us newbies here.
Yeah, we're learning. Just winging it.
We're in it. So, this is a fun show, though.
It is a fun show.
I love doing the show. It's very fun. All right, back to the task at hand.
Are we on?
Just look at that.
Okay.
Look at you.
9.
Maine has no shortage of places and events that people like to think of as well-kept secrets, and this next story just might fall into that category. For nearly 40 years, on the first Saturday of August, the Belgrade Lakes region has played host to its own well-kept secret, the loon calling contest.
And 20 years ago, Peggy Kaiser's daughter, Addie, who was 9 at the time, entered the contest and came in second. And for old time's sake, Addie and Peggy decided to return this year to see if the competition was still as fierce.
Belgrade Lakes is just about as beautiful and peaceful a spot in Maine as you could ask for. That is, of course, until the solitude gives way to a gathering of loon callers. Just as the day is beginning to wind down, residents and visitors alike gather on the bridge that marks the center of Belgrade Lakes Village between Great and Long Ponds. Participants sign up in 3 categories: 7 and under, 8 to 12, and 13 and older, all the while eyeing the display of trophies.
I want the gold one.
And without a lot of fuss, the competition gets underway.
My name is Samuel and I'm from Somerville, Massachusetts. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Beautiful. Thank you.
John Rice is the owner of Castle Island Camps, and when he and his wife purchased the camps in 2002, he took over emceeing the event. Has it changed?
Not at all. Kids come year after year. Some of the adults take it just as serious and they keep coming back, and it's just so much fun to watch the kids.
Reigning champ from last year.
My name is Aiden, and I'm from, what is it again?
Beverly.
Beverly,
How old are you?
and I'm 6 years old.
Hi, I'm Libby and I'm from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Do you think anybody puts any real preparation into it?
Absolutely. You can hear the kids calling on the lake.
One by one, contestants walk out on the dock and give it a go. They not only mimic the call, but do so before a crowd, which makes it all the more challenging. John's 3 daughters serve as the judges and have their work cut out for them, as these titles carry with them a certain measure of distinction.
And first place this year.
After the judges huddle and deliberate, the loon callers of all ages are called back out onto the dock to accept their awards.
I think we got it right. Congratulations.
And revel in a skill that few people can lay claim to.
Congratulations, Ben.
Nori, do you practice your loon call?
This year I did.
You did?
Yep, and I got practice with real loons.
Practice that has clearly paid off.
Yeah, you had to steal the show on that one, huh?
And as the sun sinks closer to the horizon, the loon callers disperse, leaving the distinctive and haunting call of the loons to those who do it best.
Those folks were good.
I love that. That was awesome.
I mean, some of those
so
kids
cute.
were so adorable,
Yeah.
too. But
Next year, we're going to compete, or no?
No,
Is that not what you
not
said?
happening.
No, no.
I can't figure out how they did the quick little ones.
I know.
No, not happening.
We're done. We'll end that conversation. Might as well talk about the weather.
Might as well. It is time.
Yeah, it's nice out still, too. We made it into the upper 70s today. Still 74 in Portland, so not too bad out there. Still 78 right now in Bangor, so temperature is pretty comfortable out there tonight. Most of us in the mid to upper 70s right now. It will cool off some, of course, overnight tonight. Upper 50s, lower 60s by tomorrow morning, but still, again, not too bad. Mostly clear skies. Currently, we have some stuff going on off to our south and west. Some severe weather. You can see all this severe thunderstorm warnings, but we're not expecting that. Just off to our west, you can see clearer skies, and we'll see mostly, or partly to mostly sunny skies for tomorrow close to the coast. However, if you're in the mountains and higher elevations, you can see these showers starting early tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock. We're already seeing some rain in the mountains. And then as we go into tomorrow afternoon, those showers continue. But look, across southern Maine, we'll see some sunshine, and temperatures won't be too bad either. Low to mid 70s for our highs tomorrow. So a mostly nice day. Again, if you're in the mountains, though, you're probably going to get rained on, and it looks like the pattern for the next couple of days too. Friday night, not too bad if you're headed out and about. Look at it, most of us will have some sunshine, so it will be nice tomorrow evening. Then comes the weekend, though, and this, it's not an awful weekend, but I say it with kind of a sad voice because we've just had so many gorgeous weekends. It looks like this one's going to be okay. Mostly cloudy to start Saturday morning. We'll see plenty of clouds around. A couple scattered showers possible as we get into Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. You'll notice those clouds, though, really just hanging on. So temperatures are going to have a tough time warming up. I think most of us will make it into the low to mid 70s for your Saturday. Then as we head into the day on Sunday, again, just these clouds, they're not letting go for at least the next couple days. We'll see them sticking around on Sunday. Chance for some showers and thunderstorms on Sunday afternoon and evening. And then as we head into early next week, it's really going to start to heat up. We will see a couple chances for some rain, though. Monday afternoon, there's yet another chance for a few showers. But the temperatures are really going to be the story as we head into early next week. Things are really going to warm up. We're talking some of us will be back close to 90. Marine forecast for tomorrow has seas around 3 feet, winds from the east at about 5 to 10 knots. Water temperature still pretty comfortable for Maine anyways, 66 degrees right now. Here's your extended forecast, though. You can see for tomorrow those showers, especially across the north and west. A few showers around still for Saturday. A shower maybe and some sun on Sunday. You'll notice temperatures warming up quite a bit as we get into early next week. Both Monday and Tuesday, many of us will be close to 90. So it's going to be pretty warm. There is that slight chance on Monday afternoon of some showers away from the coast. Another chance for showers on Tuesday. I think the forecast kind of looks worse than it is as far as the rain goes. We kind of have a drop in there, 4 out of the next 7 days. It doesn't mean it's going to be washout or anything like that, but just those scattered showers around. But if you want more 90s, you're in luck too, because Monday and Tuesday it's going to be hot.
Going to warm up again. It is not over
Take heart, those who love summer.
That's
All right.
right.
Thanks a lot, Jess. Still ahead on News Center tonight, coming up at 5:30, we've got more from New Hampshire as thousands line up to show support for President Trump during a campaign rally in Manchester tonight. You've probably gotten messages kind of like this from Facebook, maybe from a friend saying, don't click on anything I've sent you because I've been hacked. Well, they've been caught up in a Facebook phishing scam that puts their friends in danger of being hacked as well. What you need to know, and specifically what not to click on to keep your account safe. And a young man walked onto Hadlock Field last week to throw out the first pitch. And it's hard to know what's more impressive here, how fast and accurate his pitch was, or the fact that this young man walked out onto the field with such confidence wearing a new prosthetic leg. Those stories and much more at 5:30. And we'll be back right after this.
Summertime in Texas.
So
hi, Facebook again.
So now it's all you.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Well, that was fun.
It was so quick.
That was so quick.
Bye, everybody.
See ya. I'll see you again in like 15
Yes,
minutes.
you will. Shortly.
I'm in charge.
President Trump's getting on the plane.
What's up, Facebook? I can't see you. Sorry. But thanks for sticking with me.
Headed to you.
So is Jeff staying at the desk?
Oh, I think I'm staying here. No?
No, you're going over there.
Oh.
And then do you want me to spin 9 around for her?
Probably 8 would work better.
Now I have the script thing.
Because there will be the one person.
Do I stand here?
Yep. Let's do 8.
Is it Sean Giggy? No one knows. Is it Sean Giggy? I think it is. Sean Giggy. Is it Sean Giggy? Is that the name? Is it Sean Giggy? Sean Giggy. Thank you. All right, all set. Thank you. Summertime in Texas is very hot. Facebook. What is she doing? I don't know.
What?
This mail carrier in the story.
I don't know.
Whoa.
This is the second time I've almost tripped in these shoes.
Summertime in Texas is very hot. A mail carrier there is making her work days even hotter by doing something that most people would consider crazy. Sean Giggy has the story.
To be a mail carrier in the middle of Texas, in the middle of summer, is admirable. But to do it the way Jamila Hendricks does is crazy.
There's times where I question myself, like, chick, you must be, how are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Every day, here in Waxahachie, whenever Jamila isn't driving, she's running her entire route.
A lot of people say, why is a dog chasing you? Are you running from someone? Did something just happen?
But Jamila says it's not what she's running from, it's what she's running for.
I run for them.
Jamila and her husband have 3 children. Before she started running, Jamila says her health had taken a back seat. Here she is, nearly 300 pounds, just 2 years ago. So, with her children in mind, she started losing weight, eating healthier, and delivering the mail like this. So far, she has lost more than 130 pounds. and even discovered an unexpected side effect: being able to get home early for dinner.
I love that energy that lets off and the conversations that are upheld at the dinner table. So I run to do that.
Jamila says running has also been therapeutic.
Sometimes the pain that's inside of us hurts more than that heat.
Her sister was killed in Louisiana earlier this year.
Running helps relieve some of that pain. At times when I felt like crying, I would run. I would just ask God to just give me the strength to make it just through this day or just through this street.
Jamila says every time she feels like giving up, she finds strength in family. Because it may not be easy, but sometimes our toughest battles can be overcome when we take steps to live for each other.
If we can just continue to do it every single day, door for door, delivery for delivery, spread that joy, it can become infectious like a fire.
Message delivered. In Waxahachie, I'm Sean Giggy.
Well, that does it for News Center Now. Thanks for sticking with us. News Center at 5:30 is next.